So with module 26 on the previous server, we can get to week 6 of the Demonweb Pits Campaign, obtaining the new artifact set. So first things first, we gotta get our weekly haul of 100. Very nice at this point, we can just obtain 4 weekly quests, each of them giving us 25 progress, so we're just gonna have to complete those. One of them is to do heroics, another is to go into your mini dungeon type of thing, another is to close abyssal tears, and the other is to just do activities in the zone. That's killing enemies, closing the tears, doing heroics, or logging in and logging out. So let's get that started. So after beating up Lolth, completing that quest, we then just have to complete activities. We have 80%. So I'll just go and quickly do that. Each time that'll give us another 2.5%. Now they'll undoubtedly change this. I don't think this is intended at all. But that's all 4 weeklies completed. Just make our way down the streets here. And finally up to the hub, which is like in the middle of this zone. Takes a while. And we can hand in all 4 of those weekly quests. We can do them again next week. But with that, we are now fully completed week 6 of the Demonweb Pits, and we can claim our Netherese Engines Essentials. So we go ahead and claim that, puts the bag in our inventory, and upon opening it, it gives us these 2 items. Bound to our character, you can complete this campaign on multiple characters and obtain it on each of those other characters, but there's no point in doing that unless you actually want this set on those characters. Now, the ability scores we're seeing from the pendant is 6 dex plus those stats, and then the waist is 3 strength and 3 con. Now it gives us the ability of Rune of the Underdark, and if you're interested in where I tested these out already, you can check that video, Mythic Artifact Sets here. There should be a link to that in the video description. And this one is where I go over the different sets. This one being the Underdark rune, which was giving Rune of Aggression instead at the time of testing. So we can make sure they updated that. But the interesting thing is we need the artifact to go with this. We need that Realm Engine Core artifact. And how are we going to obtain it? Well, it doesn't show here on the campaign. So we're going to check the store. Opening the store, is it anywhere here? It does not look like it. So we're going to have to wait a bit in order to obtain that. Or you're going to have to progress on the boon points in order to get there. So I'll have to do some more heroics, getting some more seals of the dragon. Actually, they don't give any seals. That's kind of sad. They just give seals of the north. So I'm a little stuck because it could be just like the Eye of Odran. You were initially obtaining it through this progression of boon points. And well, I need those seals, and I assume the only place is to do the trial queue and advanced dungeon queue. Perhaps completing dragon hunts will give you it. We'll check that out. Well, with that dragon defeated, let's have a look in our chest. Wow, that sucks. So yeah, right now I cannot get Seals of the Dragon without getting like 10 people for the random trial queue, or 5 people for advanced dungeon queue, or 5 people to do dragon hunts. And it'll just be an utter waste of people's time because this is the previous server and progress here doesn't really mean anything for the live server. So I'm not going to do that, and we'll just have to wait till the live server to see what we can obtain through this boon point progression. Unless I find a way of copying over another character, doing a bit of the grind there. I might very well do that. I'll consider it. But that's week 6 of the Demonweb Pits, obtaining the legendary engineers set. Now we can just check, did they fix that Rune of Aggression real quick? So we'll just equip the full set here. Again, it's all bound. The artifact, still not 100% sure where we're getting it. The mythic version of the artifact, which we do have here, will basically make it so that your enemy takes 7.5% more damage when you use this, unleashing the power, targeting the enemy, and then you'll also give yourself a bit of a shield. So once we have the set, whenever we use a daily power, we'll create a rune on the ground, and this rune should boost our accuracy, crit strike, and increase our outgoing damage. Anybody who's standing in the rune. So as per the stats of 6 dex, 3 strength, and 3 con, this could be useful on a physical damage dealer, so they'll generally be melee, which is good because the rune will be next to the boss, or let's say on a tank, just to support the team. But most people will have maximum crit strike. Not the most useful, but some classes will definitely make use of the accuracy, and the outgoing damage is nice. So we activate our daily power here, and you can see it puts that rune on the ground, and it gives us Rune of the Underdark. They've updated the tooltip. Looking at our stats, let's say 54% accuracy, 69% crit strike. Using our daily power here, we can see we get the boost in accuracy and we get the boost in crit strike. So that works. Very nice. And yeah, on Bard, well, that's considered a daily power apparently. So you could maintain this 100% of time if you were to go this support Bard route with Lore Master. So a special thank you to all these channel members for their added support, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.